Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope Logan of The Bold and the Beautiful finds herself in an unexpected situation as her sudden office romance is about to end. When the secret is revealed, the Forrester family members will most likely hold opposing views, producing a schism in the family. CBS's The Bold and the Beautiful is an entertaining American daily soap opera because to its nail-biting plot twists and interesting shocks. B&B, a long-running soap drama that has been broadcast since 1987, has pushed relationship quotients to the limit with romantic connections between unexpected persons. Hope Logan and Carter Walton find themselves in one such position with their unexpected and unplanned romance, which they are now attempting to keep hidden. However, Hope's mother, Brooke Logan, came across the equation and offered some words of advice to her daughter and Carter. On October 28, 2024, Brooke Logan walked into the design office to find her daughter, Hope, and business CFO, Carter, in an uncomfortable situation. As the loving couple fled, Brooke questioned her daughter about her affair with the CFO. Hope Logan, played by Annika Noel, asked her mother to keep the affair from the rest of the family, including Rich. Carter's mother was taken surprised by Hope's acceptance and questioned him about his previous relationship with Katie Logan. When Carter revealed that it had been ended for a while, Brooke wondered whether Hope and Carter's affair was a rebound fling. The couple admitted that they liked seeing each other because it brought out the best in them. While Hope acknowledged that she had made mistakes in kissing Finn, Carter, played by Lawrence St. Victor, understood her position. Furthermore, she was not reporting to Carter in the office, and their involvement would have no impact on her work. Brooke expressed comfort that Hope had someone to back her up, and the pair thanked her for her understanding. However, when Steffi walked in, the trio pretended to be discussing work, keeping them in sync to keep the affair hidden. Hope and Carter's affair, like most office romances, is certain to come to light at some point. Previously, they would try to hide it with the help of Brooke, played by Katherine Kelly Lang. Brooke, as a mother, may find Carter's support for Hope's employment reassuring, even if others consider it inappropriate. Steffi Forrester expressed this doubt on Monday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, questioning Carter's quick shift in opinion on company choices. She wondered if Carter was affected by Hope and if there was more to what appeared to be a business strategy. According to the soap spoilers, Brooke will likely criticize and accuse Steffi in front of Ridge. Ridge, on the other hand, will stand behind Steffi when she makes a solid business decision. Carter has previously requested the corporation to borrow money rather than close Hope for the future. Despite Carter's efforts to keep Hope's design line alive by encouraging Forrester Creations to take on debt, CEO Steffi is set to cut Hope's line loose. However, when Hope's loving mother, Brooke, convinces Ridge to oppose Steffi's decision, the father backs his daughter. As such, this difficulty has the potential to generate a schism between Brooke and Ridge. It's unclear how Carter will react to Steffi's stance. It remains to be seen whether Hope's affair with Carter causes conflict between Brooke and Ridge, so disrupting family dynamics. Stay tuned to CBS every weekday to keep up with the newest developments on The Bold and the Beautiful. Last week on The Bold and the Beautiful, the Forrester family reviewed Carter's plan for the company, which elicited varied opinions. Brooke found a worrisome secret, heightening the strain. Ivy, intent on achieving her ambitions, sought Ridge's support over Steffi's, sparking family strife. Brooke, suspicious of Ivy, faced Ridge with an accusation against Steffi, forcing him to choose between supporting Ivy and remaining faithful to his family. In the next week on The Daring and the Beautiful, Steffi's latest decisions will upset Forrester Creations and put relationships on edge, while Carter takes daring steps to disrupt family dynamics. Ridge would have to cope with Brooke's anger at Hope's dismissal. Carter's connection with Hope may lead to shocking revelations, while Bill will be disturbed by a letter that forces him to reflect on his decisions. On The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffi and Ridge decide to fire Hope from her employment at Forrester Creations, which will have an impact on both the business and the family dynamics. Adding to the drama, they instruct Charlie to accompany Hope out of the building, leaving everyone dumbfounded. Brooke learns of Hope's firing and feels upset and betrayed by Ridge's choice. This causes an emotional confrontation, which could have long-term consequences for their relationship and family. Carter, enraged by Steffy and Ridge's betrayal of hope and contempt for his previous proposal, resolves to make a bold move. Frustrated by being marginalized, he devises a daring scheme to change the power dynamics at Forrester. Carter's actions are likely to send shockwaves across the organization, putting him on a collision path with Ridge. His idea might have a significant impact not only on Forrester's corporate hierarchy, but also on his relationships within the corporation. On The Bold and the Beautiful, Finn and Steffy pledge their commitment to one another, promising to support one another despite their difficulties. Carter and Hope, on the other hand, engage in deep conversation, which eventually leads to an unexpected declaration of their mutual affections for each other. Their bond culminates in an incredible exchange that suggests a passionate future together. Meanwhile, Brooke and Ridge have an emotional chat, each dealing with the consequences of their devotion to their daughters and questioning their relationship's stability. Steffy's anger of Hope gets stronger, and despite Eric's attempts to mediate, she remains steadfast. In another section of town, Elektra and Will's flirting grows more serious, resulting in a connection that may have long-term consequences for Forrester Creations. Eric's attempts to keep the peace fail, escalating the conflict between Hope and Steffy. As emotions remain high, this tension will most certainly alter alliances within the organization and even beyond. Zend appears at the end of the week on The Bold and the Beautiful, challenging Steffy about the broader ramifications of her behavior, concerned about how her grudge against Hope is harming everyone. Meanwhile, Poppy's visit to her daughter in jail provides Luna with valuable knowledge that may offer her an advantage she did not have before. Bill receives a touching letter from Luna, prompting him to reflect on the actions that lead to his current circumstances and reassess his priorities. Love appears to be on Hope's mind next week as she attempts to make sense of her increasingly hectic love life. Let's take a peek at the preview of The Bold and the Beautiful for the week of October 7th. Hope's love life has been a roller coaster over the last few months, and things are about to take an unexpected turn. And speaking of the unexpected, Liam is astounded to discover his younger brother working at Forrester Creations. Take a peek at what's coming up on The Bold and the Beautiful this week, October 7th. Before we go into Hope's love life, let's talk about Will. In the video, we see Will and Zend in the design studio when Liam walks in and discovers his half-brother there. It appears that Liam is soon to discover that Will is interning at Forrester Creations, which will undoubtedly cause some upheaval on the Spencer side of the family. Speaking of anarchy, Hope's life becomes tumultuous when Liam tells her he misses her. He has been unmarried since their marriage went apart, and he misses her. This makes Hope question if there is a guy out there who will only see her and no one else. Of course, we know Carter is waiting in the wings, and as she speaks these words in a voiceover, we see him place his hand on her cheek to remind her that he has been thinking about her wearing lingerie. Ridge is looking at things differently now that he knows Taylor has broken heart syndrome. He also has a surprise for her. We anticipate that whatever the surprise is, it will generate some conflict with Brooke, who is just discussing with Bill how much time Ridge and Taylor spend together. According to The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Steffy Forrester has had a lot on her plate at Forrester Creations recently, so she has mostly kept her mind off the turbulence of the past. B&B fans will remember how Steffy got in the way of Luna Nozawa's ambitious intentions and ended up trapped in a cage. Steffy nearly died because Luna intended to just hold her captive when the apartment building was demolished. The good news is that John Finnegan arrived in time to save Steffy from a terrible end. The bad news is that the threat may not be gone permanently. There's been some chatter on-screen about Luna, perhaps receiving the assistance she requires. Luna confessed and was placed in a jail cell, but could she eventually be moved to a psychiatric clinic for actual rehabilitation and release? We should highlight that Luna will write a poignant letter to Bill Spencer, which will undoubtedly leave him with conflicting emotions. Despite all of the trouble she has caused, Bill will always have a soft spot for Luna, but he will never want her to harm others. Luna will appear in the November 8th episode, alongside Poppy Nozawa, who will provide her daughter with critical updates. It appears that Poppy will have some information that may benefit Luna in some way. What if Poppy hired a new lawyer for Luna, one who is confident in his or her ability to move Luna to a psychiatric facility that is significantly more comfortable to live in? Of course, this could provide an opportunity for Luna to be rehabilitated and finally released. Luna's doctors may decide that she is no longer a threat to society in the future and release her, despite her terrifying previous atrocities. We can't forget that Luna is to blame for Tom Starr and Paul Hollister's deaths, so should she really be released onto the streets? If Sheila Sharp can be released and start over, there is hope for Luna as well. That does not imply Steffi will approve the concept if Luna is given the opportunity to be free, and she may worry if she learns it is possible. Our BNB predictions indicate that this may not be Luna's final appearance, so stay tuned to discover what the future holds for this troubled heroine. According to the bold and the beautiful spoilers, Luna may eventually become a free woman. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, October 8th, 2024, are available. Fans may anticipate Liam Spencer to take a different approach to a scenario in tomorrow's episode. It turns out that Spencer will persuade Liam to see things differently. Is this related to Liam's revelation to Hope Logan in the promo clip? Keep reading to find out what happens in the next episode of the CBS soap opera. BNB spoilers for Tuesday, October 8th show that Liam has been single for the majority of the year. Hope described her difficult year to Carter Walton, which began with the dissolution of her marriage to Liam. Hope then went over all of her weak areas, including Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, Paris Buckingham, and Douglas Forrester. While Hope is moving on with Carter, don't expect Liam to disappear just yet. BNB spoilers. Will Spencer's perspective. On Tuesday, October 8th, Will and Liam will resume their conversation over lunch at Il Giardino. Will's date with Forrester Creations models was derailed by Liam and his images. Liam kept showing the models photos of his children. While this may have derailed Will's plans for lunch, it did serve a purpose. Listening to Liam talk about his ex-wives, particularly Hope, may have inspired Will to make a bold offer. Will just might persuade Liam to reconnect with Hope. Hope Logan's hidden romance. According to the bold and the beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, October 8th, when Liam resolves to reunite with Hope, she will already be with another man. In the trailer, Liam tells Hope that he misses her. Hope's expression, however, does not convey relief, understanding, or patience. Hope seems really horrified. Returning to Carter, he will continue his affair with Hope from Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, October 8th, 2024. On Tuesday, October 8th, fans may also watch what happened following Ridge's talk with Lee Finnegan about Taylor Hayes. Brooke is aware that Ridge is keeping a secret. Brooke assumes it's about Taylor, but she has no idea it's health-related. Ridge informed Lee that he was having trouble hiding Taylor's secret from Brooke. Ridge does not want to lose Brooke, but he also attempts to follow Taylor's request. So, things might get very complicated, especially if Brooke begins expecting the worst. Which narrative are you most looking forward to watching on Tuesday, October 8th, 2024? According to teasers from The Bold and the Beautiful, the Forrester Creations boardroom could transform into a boxing ring if Steffi Forrester isn't careful. Queen Steffi has fired or offended nearly half the corporation, and it all appears to originate from her loathing for Hope Logan. Will Steffi's devoted husband, Dr. Finn, ever say enough with his wife's antics? Keep reading to find out what's next for Bold and Beautiful. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Hope Logan and Carter Walton are exposed. John Finnegan might be the best husband we've ever seen on BNB. Despite his minor hitch with Hope Logan, he has remained committed to Steffi through thick and thin. Even when his wife is wrong, he supports and protects her. However, Finn also possesses a strong moral compass. How much longer can he stand by and watch Steffi Forrester's outburst? Despite their best attempts, Hope Logan and Carter Walton's connection is no longer hidden. It's strange how furious Steffi Forrester is about their affair. You'd think she'd be happy that Hope isn't following her husband Finn around like a lost puppy anymore. Carter and Hope's affair enrages Steffi, who views it as the ultimate betrayal by the Forrester family's right-hand man. At this point, the bold and the beautiful spoilers back up Hope's claims that Steffi is preoccupied with ruining her life. Steffi seemed to be going out of her way to undermine Hope for the future, and now she's attacking Carter simply because he's secretly meeting her rival. Hope broke a boundary when she kissed Finn, but Steffi is also crossing a line by using her influence at Forrester Creations to punish everyone on Team Hope. According to BNB spoilers, the Good Doctor will discover what Steffi is doing and confront her about it in the near future. Finn's conversation with his wife is likely to send Steffi into a tailspin, causing her to lash out even more because she believes he is siding with Hope in their never-ending conflict. Do you believe that Steffi Forrester's actions at FC were justified? Will Finn become fed up with his wife's antics and bullying? Sheila is one of the best antagonists on The Bold and the Beautiful. She first appeared on The Young and the Restless before becoming a regular on its sister series. Sheila has a long history of atrocities that would make most horror movie villains cringe. Here are some of her most heinous crimes, which even Stephen King would not think of. Long before Sheila became enamored with Finn, she started stealing other people's infants. She kept Lauren Fenmore and her mother, Molly, at gunpoint. Molly ended up having a stroke. She attempted to reveal to Lauren that Sheila had her kid. Sheila allegedly set fire to the cabin and was then left for dead. Sheila left Genoa City for Los Angeles, where she fell in love with a wealthy man. There she met Eric Forrester. She then accepted a position as a nurse for Forrester Creations. Sheila introduced herself into Eric's life by removing his babysitter, Judy. She spilled detergent on the floor, which caused Judy to fall. She became paralyzed as a result of her terrible injuries. Sheila tried to kill Stephanie several times. Stephanie attempted to stop the femme fatale from infiltrating Eric's life. Sheila and Eric married, much to Stephanie's disappointment. Sheila shot Stephanie as she walked down the stairs, resulting in her death. It was scarier than 9-11's Bin Nadobe catastrophe. Sheila plotted with Lance Day to get her daughter to marry Rick Forrester. However, Rick was dating Amber Moore at the time. Lance discovered Sheila's madness, but it was too late. She transported a swarm of African killer bees into his room via a vent in the window. Lance was allergic to bees, and they stung him. He perished after the poison destroyed his lungs. Sheila returned to the soap in 2021 to reunite with her son Finn. She argued with Steffi about her position in his life. In April 2022, Sheila and Steffi met in an alley. Sheila pulled out a revolver and inadvertently shot her son. She then shot Steffi. Both lived, and Sheila fled prison once more.